Christ Triumphant, a devotional of Ellen G. White, March 7. Lot's experience serves as a warning. Genesis 13 verse 11. Then Lot chose him all the plain of Jordan, and Lot journeyed east, and they separated themselves the one from the other. We see the marked traits in Abram's character when the strife commenced between the herdsmen. And Abram said, Let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee. Separate thyself, I pray thee, from me. If thou wilt take the left hand, then I will go to the right, or if thou depart to the right hand, then I will go to the left. Lot saw that the country near Sodom was most favorable for his worldly and temporal prosperity, and he chose that location. If Lot had manifested the same courtesy that Abram had, he would have given him the choice. But Abram did not take the position that he was superior to everyone around him. He took a humble position. It was the right of Abram to make his choice and to be first, but he chose to be courteous in this matter. Lot, instead of inquiring whether this would be the most favorable for his morality and godliness, thought only of his worldly prosperity. But the time came when Lot was placed in a most trying position because of the wickedness of the inhabitants of Sodom. When Lot and his family were taken by those who came in to conquer Sodom and Gomorrah, Abram went to deliver him from his captors. When the king of Sodom would have Abram take some of the gifts of the spoils, he there again showed the true nobility of his character. He said that he would not take so much as a thread or a shoe tie, lest they should say, I have made Abram rich. God had given to Abram the promise that he should have great riches, and he would not have anyone say that the wicked had given him the treasures he possessed. We see that every step with Abram was one of faith. We read in Genesis 18 of visitors coming to Abram as he was sitting in the door of his tent. These were the angels of God, and one of them was no less than the Son of God. When these guests came up to his tent, they were strangers, but he observed the rules of true courtesy towards them. The Word of God tells us not to be forgetful to entertain such strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. Abram did this, and when the heavenly guests made themselves known to Abram, they told him what their purpose was in regard to Sodom. And while Abram was not in Sodom, was not connected with Sodom, yet we see that he had an intense interest that Sodom should not be destroyed if God could spare it. Manuscript 19, 1886.